What's going on, world? It's your favorite icons, and I am the author Maurice Myers.
You already know it's one the icon. What's good, everybody?
And we here to do another review for Welcome to Derry. This is episode 5, right? Or 6?
This is 6.
This is 6. All right, so episode 6. And if there's ever been an episode that pissed... This is a 3 out of 5 star episode, because I got a lot of feelings about this episode. How about you, my brother? If you could rate it before we started, what would you rate it?
Yeah, it's low.
It's low? It's
I
low?
was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of them ones where you get to the end of the episode and you like, I know.
This ain't what the
Y'all
hell
ain't
I
do
just
that.
watched.
Like this, y'all crazy for that.
So let's just jump right into how we started. It was all black and white. I don't like that, but that's what they did.
They did that.
And we see, because we not, shit, listen, if you're going to have to watch, spoilers, okay? So we see Ingrid,
Yeah.
because that's who this is.
1935.
We in 1935 back in Juniper Hills where they keep sending Lily every time she sneezes wrong. And
She need to be there.
well, I think they keep sending. I think because they keep sending her there is why she ends up needing to be there.
Especially if this lady is the goddamn.
If this is who she's been
Counselor.
talking to her all this time, the bitch. But anyway, we see a nurse. We in Juniper Hills. One of the nurses wakes a child up late at night. Okay, mind you.
Oh, shh.
Yeah, real. Not even gonna say it. Just not
You know
good.
what? It's horrible.
Not good. She brings her down to the basement, to the boiler room or whatever, and she asks her, like, is this where he told you to be? And then she sees the red balloon, and then we get to see Pennywise. Now, after all this time of not seeing Pennywise, it was, like, really cool to see Pennywise, but it was all black and white, so I was a little,
But the balloon was red.
It was red. It was a color there. There was another color, red, of all of them.
They're gonna make sure you see that red balloon.
Shout out to the color red. I think that's dope. But yeah, so we see that, and that's like our first sign that something happens at Juniper Hill, where Pennywise has been there since the 30s.
Yeah.
And if you've been watching each episode, we definitely in the review said, like, we knew that. Well, you know what? We'll wait. We'll save that. But what we'll say is basically that's where we see Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
So then we go into the show. Nothing really happens. We don't really see her get anything happen to her just yet. We just see Pennywise is here.
Yeah. He just in the basement, like, oh, you, my friends.
Yeah, and that was okay. So from there, this is the most controversial part of the show for us. Okay,
Listen.
this part right here. We go to the Hanlon household.
Mm-hmm. Well, we need to be.
And Will is getting it. He is getting an earful from his father, Leroy.
As he should.
If you know what happened last time, Leroy ends up taking out his man's because Will was in not because Will was in the suit. You know, let's just. He ends up taking out his man's, and Will is catching an earful of it. And they, at one point, Leroy's just yelling. Not really yelling. He's not yelling.
Yeah, because they do the little fade in.
Yeah. So he's just talking to him, and he's letting him know this is all his fault, basically. He tells him that my friend is dead because of you. That's what he's saying.
That's the gist.
That's the gist of what's going on. Charlotte gets in intervenes like the mother.
Yeah, as soon as he started getting crazy, got a little crazy.
Enough is enough,
Yeah,
y'all.
like, hold on now.
That's my child, and we got to, so they get into it. Will basically decides. So, Charlotte doesn't believe what he's saying.
I don't know if she didn't believe it. I think it was more so like she doesn't understand.
What's happening?
Yeah, because what he's saying is like this. It's like it was inside my head.
Yeah.
It was like changing forms. Now, the part I didn't understand was he saw Charlotte down there.
He did.
This would have been a good time to be like, what I mean by that
I
is
saw you.
he took the form of you. I had to shoot you in the face because I know that this thing, and Will knows how this happened. So
Is he saying it?
that would have been a good time for everybody to kind of
Breathe.
yeah, and start to understand what's going on. But that's not what happened.
No. Will was kind of making it clear, like, I know what to do. Like, we know how to handle them. That's what we figured out. Leroy is like, I don't want my child in the sewers facing off against this demon.
You shouldn't have been down there. You shouldn't have been down there at all. I done moved you out of Derry.
That's fair.
Into the Navy base as soon as I found out what was going on, because he was blindsided.
He was.
It wasn't like he just signed up to fight Pennywise.
He didn't know.
He thought he was just doing this mission for the military. Because clearly he is a military man. He loved defending his country. And soon as he found out it was demon work going on,
he moved his family out.
The same, it didn't take long.
He said, "Tell me what's going on."
And it was like, "Oh no, it's not. Without question, I'm moving.
I'm taking them out. Y'all going on the base." So, yeah, no, because honestly, as an adult, he did all the right things.
You supposed to, yeah.
Now, you did bring your family here, but when you found out what was going on, you got your family out. Now, the fact that your son is going back and forth in the sewers is like, I don't really know how to process that.
Like, you disobeyed. And not for nothing, it's not like Leroy know that Will knows these things.
Yeah.
This is the first time that he openly says, I know what's going on. Like, all these other episodes, y'all been dancing around it. Like, ain't nobody really being honest about nothing.
Yeah.
So, now it's like, I know what's going on. Now you know what's going on.
He was in the sewers.
Now you know. Like, what?
But I think this is just a clear case of they all living separate lives in the house.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
Nobody knows the other is dealing with. Like,
somebody should have known Will was going in them sewers. Talking about I was got to go play with my friends. The base ain't that big. Or explore the base.
He was he was going. Like, in order to beat Pennywise, there has to be a crew. So Will has to be there, bro. He has to be there.
Listen, he could have been there with his father.
This is fate. He was there with his father.
The right way.
You think Leroy was going to let him go?
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
A good father would never let that happen.
I'm on the side of Leroy was not wrong. Because the fight we done win, so but if the fight gets so heated or the argument gets so heated, Will
he start talking crazy.
Disrespects his father.
Now Charlotte did give him the warning. Now mind your father.
Mind your father now.
He like, no, get off me. Get your hands off of me.
I know I'm gonna get it. And he was like, you're not. No, he gave him the Leviticus speech.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, a man is supposed to be with his friends and all this other stuff. And he was like, you're not me. He was like, I'll never be you. I wouldn't let my friends get killed. Oh, shit.
That's how you pulling up. That's how you gonna talk to your
That's
father.
how you gonna talk to your father. Yeah, if I'm mad. No.
Military man.
Yeah, like that's and then the response was very light for what it could have been.
And because in real life, I feel like he would have just started punching on him.
He slapped him.
Yeah, he gave him a little, you know what I mean?
And
5 fingers to the face.
Will did I'm out of here and ran, and they let him.
Now, see, this is where I'd be pissed off.
They let him go.
You had to know the wherewithal to move your family out of Derry. Even said it in the argument. I moved you out of here. Pennywise can't get you out here. Mm-hmm. And then you just gonna let him storm off into the
and not know where he's going
with his little bike.
And nobody has looked for what. Well, we'll get there. So, long story short, Will Leroy get into it? Will runs out. Now I do feel everybody's kind of right. No, Leroy's right, but Will has a point.
He does have a point. You just can't talk to your dad.
You just can't talk to your dad like that. Especially he just buried his man. It's like, you got to give it a day or two.
And it's because you was down there. You was down there. Lily should have been running down there.
We're going to get into Lily next. Again, nobody knows where Daniel is. But
still in the sewers, I guess.
After Will runs out, we go to the team. We back at the base. Phil in Teddy's base, mind you.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. to the guys.
Peace is.
Word.
They did him foul.
R.I.P. Yeah, pieces.
Foul.
He ripped his mouth off. That was dark. So yeah, they're in there. It's Ronnie, Lily, Richie, Margie, and Will's not there yet, right?
Nah, Will was there.
Oh yeah, he was there. Okay, so he's there.
He made it on that bike.
And because this is what he does. Every time he runs away from home, he goes to the same place. Nobody ever chases after him.
No.
But anyway, he goes up there with them, and Lily is showing off the shard, the piece of the weapon from last episode that Pennywise wouldn't go near. So she's showing it off to them, and while she's showing it off, she all like, you just see she a little different. Like that Juniper Hills is really starting to catch up to her. Like she's starting, or the shard.
Yeah, I was about to say, when I first saw it, I thought it was like maybe the shard has these principles, and then it made me think like, I know in one of the reviews we was talking like the shard is just like a magic, almost like just like a magic rock.
Right.
And you don't really need no ritual and all that. Was kind of like nullified what Daniel was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, anybody can use it.
So maybe it is like a thing. Maybe there is like a certain way you have to be when you, or a certain type of spirit or something like that you have to have when you holding the shard. Because she was up there being a demon for real. Like Ronnie should have punched her in the face.
Yeah. But before she even because Ronnie came with the thunder.
She always looking at that picture of her dad.
She was
every
hurt.
Episode.
Every
episode.
She don't have nobody else. Who, a grandmother? Like,
That's it.
you know? And anyway, but she was coming in March. Lily, she was like, don't touch it.
Yeah.
You know, like, hold on now, ho. Like,
and if anybody need to be touching it, it's Mike. Because he knows. Like, he looked right at the shirt. Oh, these are like hieroglyphics. And they like, oh, well,
Will.
isn't that... Yeah, not Mike, Will. They like, well, every civilization has, he's well read.
yeah.
So he need to put eyes on it.
Because he taught me that. I was like, word? I thought that was Egyptian.
All right. My man well read out
Shout
here.
out to Will. All right. But, nah, we see the change. And then that's just where the big blow up happens between Ronnie and Lily. Because Lily is talking about, we're going back to the sewers. Now that we got this, we can handle them. We can take them out. She's on her like, Vegeta, Goku, I'm ready to take them down.
Yeah, that's just not...
And Ronnie's had enough.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Okay? I don't know if you've seen what she's been going through, but she's had the same hairstyle.
Yes.
All right? Nothing has changed. No comb has happened. It's been a lot for her. Just product every time. They moose and go.
That's
okay?
That's it.
But she like basically like she's looking at her dad, and she like when she hear Lily, she like, yo, what are you talking about?
I'm not going.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
I'm not going back down there.
We almost died.
Like, what you not hearing?
You fell.
You not right. We don't even know how.
You got lucky for real.
We don't know how we found you.
Yeah.
You wasn't outside with us when we got out.
You got lucky.
So this whole thing, like, and especially you think about them kids that they were with Maddie, and they watched him transform into this. Oh, I don't want to go back down there. I've seen enough.
I'm not doing. And they wasn't there to witness with their own eyes what the shark can do.
Right.
So the only person that really is, I get why you so
hyped.
hyped.
Think about that. That's real.
But like,
yeah,
I ain't about to go. I'm not going back. And it's only one.
Yeah.
It's only one shark, and you clearly not sharing. So
you making it very clear. We can't even touch this shit.
So I watch from out here.
Yeah, and y'all let me know.
You go in there
go
with your plans and your shard. Hate that girl.
But hey, Lily. But Ronnie called her crazy.
She did.
Which isn't something nice to call somebody who's been to the mental house twice. Yeah, twice. Maybe more.
Twice this season.
Because we've seen it twice. Yeah. So they have the big friend blow up, and I to me, it comes Lily and Ronnie. Now they were sisters. They're friends. They're close. But when it came down, is Lily wrong? This thing not going away.
It's all like one thing about this episode is that it's all about presentation.
Yes.
Like, you can't be, don't touch it, leave me alone. Don't.
Yeah.
But you want us all to be a team and go down there and try to fight this demon.
Are we a family or not?
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, no, I'm not with that. And then the plan is just to go down there.
Yeah, we didn't have a plan the first time, and then we walked right into it.
We not doing this.
Nah, we not doing this twice.
You ain't got the pills this time.
What did that do?
They didn't do nothing.
We were just woozy in the sewers.
They ain't had the happy pills. The happy pills ain't do it.
You smoke a black for all that.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. But either way, Ronnie walks out, basically lets it be known, like, she ain't going nowhere. And she calls Lily crazy. That's important. After that, Will goes out to Ronnie.
Yeah, she storms off.
And, you know, he got to go check on his lady, make sure she's okay.
And that's one thing I appreciate. Will gonna ride for Ronnie.
Will been riding for Ronnie. Will was like, ghosts, zombies, all this stuff, it's all made up. Like, I'm just here because you said we got to do this.
I believe you believe it.
Yeah, that's exactly what he told her. I believe you think that all of this is real, so I'm here, you know? He gonna ride. So they outside talking, and they getting real close, and, you know, all of the romantic stuff. And he, you know, tells her that he basically got her back. And while they out there, that car pull up, because guess what? Somebody's coming after Will. I keep saying that nobody's after him, but actually Charlotte pulled right up.
It took a while.
It did.
He shouldn't have got that far on that bike.
No,
you in the car.
He should have been at the base, at the entrance. I'm sitting right there.
Yeah, you're in a car.
Get your ass back
in this car. Put the bike in the
she
back.
She said, William Dubois Hamlin.
Mr. Dubois.
Mr. Dubois. Yo, peach cobbler tastes like dog. But yeah, you know, she told him, she said, "Hey, yo, get up in this whip now."
And Ronnie.
Like, let's. Ronnie was like, "Me, yeah, you. Let's go."
Y'all grown.
Y'all think y'all grown and y'all know what it's about, but I'm gonna tell you what the streets really about. You ain't been to the Players Club yet.
And boy, did she show him.
So we're gonna say from there we go and we see Hollering. And we ain't seen Hollering since he left the sewers, where he jumped in the water, had a vision, and no one ever saw him again until he came out and saw Russo.
Saw the ghost.
Yeah, so now we see him, and he is clearly going through, like, he looks like he's on, like, morphine or something. Like, you know, you just start heavy meds and everything's just kind of like what the kids was doing.
Yeah, he was turned up.
So when we get there, he goes to the juke joint or the black spot.
Yeah.
Gets back to the black spot, tells his gang, like, "Hey, y'all, I need some, you know, I just need some lit. Let me just get my bottle, and I'm going to go lay down in the back." And they like, nah, bro, you can't do that.
Man. Please don't go back there.
It's like,
we got to talk about something real quick. Don't nobody ever want to hear that.
Never. It's not, we got, like, anything you got to prep me to talk about.
Yeah.
Just bring it up naturally.
Yeah, don't tell me we got to talk.
Yo, bro, so I heard, yo, bro, so in the back, but don't tell me we got to talk, because now I want to fight. You know? So
and this is fight worthy.
This was definitely fight worthy. So this is where they bring him into the back, and we see that they have brought Hank to the black spot.
Of all the places to hide Hank.
We hide him where where the black people on the base.
The black Air Force men.
Gets to hang out. We gonna have this criminal there. Now, one thing we did not mention, his wanted sign is everywhere. Let's be clear. It is everywhere. Just like there's missing kid posters, his wanted sign is just everywhere.
And the whites are rallying.
They are not happy.
They walking around outside with the shotguns, jumping in pickup trucks.
It's a lot going on in that regard. Let me see. We see. And then that is where we have Charlotte bring the kids to see Hank. So Charlotte reunites Ronnie with her dad. So Hank and Ronnie have that moment. You know, father son. Does it feel earned?
I mean,
did it feel like a big moment?
I feel like it wasn't as big as it should have been.
Okay.
Like it was a nice moment because she hasn't seen him since episode 1 or 2.
Mm-hmm. So
it's been a while. You see that he was going through hell. He was about to go to jail. Guy even got on the bus. You know, and as fate would have it, bus overturns. He's the only survivor.
They think he did it.
Yeah, they think he's a murderer, and so I feel like it was all the pieces were there, but the impact just wasn't. I think it was because we were still trying to get over the fact that y'all got this man
Yes.
hidden on this. Like,
I'm so glad because that's what the problem was.
yeah, I couldn't get past that.
You put him in danger. He was already in danger, and anywhere you put him, we probably would have felt the same way.
Yeah.
But it felt like you put all the black people in danger.
And this is the place that Shaw gave Holleran as a favor so that they don't get rained on and all of that.
Right.
So like it's they done remodeled it, redecorated. This was like a sacred juke joint space now for us.
Right.
And
it was Holleran's.
Yeah.
This is his.
Yeah, he's
This
the reason
his
why y'all
favor.
have that. Yeah.
So y'all went ahead. He wasn't there.
He was
because
not
he
there.
was not with nothing.
He was not with none of that.
When they all got reunited and it felt so good and everybody was happy and all this other shit, he was walking out and Charlotte was like, "Thank you so much for doing this." He's like, "Yeah,
You leave me out of this."
You leave me out of all of this.
And he went right back to that base.
And that
he went right back to that
mad.
base.
He was mad. Hank was there.
Yeah.
It wasn't, and some people, skin folk ain't your kinfolk. Listen, bro, that man is seeing visions. He got a lot going on, and now y'all took his jaw and added a whole criminal to it.
Yeah, and emphasis on the wanted posters is everywhere, rewards and everything.
Everywhere. He literally said everybody's looking for this guy right now.
Yeah, and this is where y'all gonna have him at. Like this ain't smart. This ain't it.
So we go from there after the nice little reunion, but Charlotte sees now that Holleran's not with it, so she's kind of a little wary. Then we transfer back over to the Hanlon household. So Charlotte is in there by herself, not with her children, her child, I should say.
Yeah, because Will is in the
black spot.
Yeah.
With the criminal.
Yep.
But that's neither here nor there. Charlotte is at home packing a bag.
Mm-hmm.
She's done. She's had enough.
Fed up.
She's not going to cry. She has waited to exhale. And she's going to do what she needs to do. And then Leroy walks into that room. And he's like, "What's going on?" She's like, me and my child, because you know how they get.
We are going to help Hank.
No, they're going to Shreveport. That's what she said.
Nah, first she said,
"Oh, okay.
We're going to drive Hank out of here tomorrow."
Yes, that is what she said.
And then we're going to Shreveport. What you
supposed to say to that?
She don't got no job.
Now, hold on now. Being a stay-at-home mom is a job.
It's not a paying job. It's not a paying job.
You are rewarded.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We're gonna move past that. But what I'm saying is,
Maine and Shreveport ain't around the corner. It ain't around the corner.
This is the 60s. You ain't got nothing but time. As you said, she don't. So it's not like she got to be to work on Monday, or she got to figure out.
Everybody trying to come up north to get closer to freedom, and you going back.
Well, I mean, if you look at Derry, Maine in the 60s, that's not freedom.
It's not freedom.
It
got to be more free than Shreveport, though.
Maybe the Bronx. I don't know. The Bronx in the 60s.
Bronx still ain't free.
You don't.
Well, it is free.
Oh, that was crazy. You know what? We're going to get back on that. Like that Brooklyn guy. It was crazy. But yeah, so they start, they go back and forth. And basically, Charlotte is upset. But she's upset because I believe she believes what's going on.
Yeah, because she kept screaming like, "You brought us here with this monster."
Yeah, you brought us in a cage with a monster.
And he like, "I didn't know." Rightfully so, I did not know.
But at the same time, you were getting clues of what was going on. Because again, they're all living a different life.
Yeah.
And then she even kind of folds for a second and even, goes into it, and he goes right back into the, I'm just out here trying to protect this country.
Yeah,
She was not trying to hear that. First of all, she is an activist.
Yeah, that's true. Every time you bring up the country,
you are pissing her off
immediately.
She like, I should have knew you two high boys was going to look out for each other. Like, she don't rock with none of this.
She do not.
Even though that's her husband. So she rock with some of it. But either way, it's like she's like, "Oh, you're not worried about us, and because you're not worried about us, you walked us into this."
Yeah.
And then on top of that, there have been times since she found those pictures.
There has been some.
But because you're in the military, you can't talk about what you're seeing.
Yeah.
When your son told her in like episode 2 or 3 what was going on.
Yeah, kinda.
He said a guy was chasing him. So.
And I think it was like a part of it is like you don't understand what's after you.
Yeah, that's the biggest part.
Learning it as it's going, and like every episode, you realizing it get deeper and deeper and deeper into the rabbit hole.
Right.
If he would have knew what he knew now in episode 3, like you can see as he learned, oh, I'm moving my
family out. Yep.
Like it's like I'm trying to do the right things, but I also know that this is crazy and we got to do something about this.
Right.
And his position is like, this is not just same thing he told Halloran. This ain't no like quick little thing. He went after my son.
Mm-hmm.
My partner just died. My best friend just died because of this thing. Now I want it dead. Like I got skin in the game too now. Like it's over. It's not just about defending the country, even though the grand scheme is that. Everything's always gonna go back to his love for the military because that's who he is at the core. But as a father, he like, no, like this stuff is messing with my family and directly is impacting me. And my response is the man of no fear. I'm fighting this thing. And we're going to take this thing out. We're going to get it.
It does seem that through this, we kind of see that there's a... And I don't want to discredit Leroy, but Leroy doesn't seem to care much about being black or black issues because he's in the military.
Yeah.
So he gets a different kind of life. And it takes up most of his life. So it's not even like he's outside to really experience much of anything else at this point.
Yeah. He almost died for this thing.
Right.
Like, so it's really, you could tell it's embedded in him. Like, this is, like you said, it takes up a big part of his life. Everything, his whole identity is this.
So he can't, but then you're married to an activist.
Right.
Who this is all she's thinking about.
This is directly clashing with...
You left because this is what she do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you ain't get into the details, but from what we gathered at this point...
And this is where you going back with no money.
But who's the... I think you guys are both fools.
Yeah, nobody is right in the way that they're handling it, but like... It's all... To me, it's down to the communication.
That part.
Like, there is no like... There should have been more things that were said. I feel like they left mad crumbs and like on the table. Like you should have told her like I saw you. Like this thing is a real. Give details. Like make her feel what it was like. And your son is there. Like he could go into details about like what he saw and how he got tricked too.
And he was yelling.
Yeah.
He didn't have time. He was too busy hitting and yelling.
Listen, it was he
Will said it's taking over you too.
And that was some bullshit.
I don't know. Well, I think any father would have slapped you if you said something about your man's just passed and then you gonna tell me I wouldn't have did what you did. My peoples would have been alive. Yo,
you did do what they did because Lily fell and ain't nobody turn around.
That's not his friend.
It's not.
It's not his friend.
Not. But you want to get on this bike and go back to like you know what?
I think Peacemaker had a great episode 6, but that's neither here nor there. They didn't have these problems.
It was a good show.
It was just good. But, all right, so after Charlotte and Leroy finish their back and forth, and Charlotte walks out with her suitcase as if she's leaving for some reason, and you also understand the confusion behind why we felt like that. We pan over to Margie and Richie.
Yeah, Marge's trying to readjust her eye.
We don't like that lady. Is this when she was fixing the eye?
Yeah, when they back at the spot.
Okay.
The hideout. Still didn't see that tent, but
the tent is there.
Okay.
The tent is there. It's somewhere. This is not the school when she goes to the patty cakes.
Nah, I think they was in the balcony first.
And then because we skipped it. Yeah. So Richie helps her clean the eye. Did you have anything you cared about?
Nah, I think it just was I don't like her either, but it was the moment the beginnings of them two starting to like each other. Rich letting her know there's nothing about you that's gonna scare me away.
Right.
I like you so much that I'll look at your disgusting eye, and then they just make it happen. They just starting to build that bond.
That Rich and Marge love story.
Then they get, they get put to the test.
So they
at the school.
That's when they go to the cafeteria. Rich is basically letting Marge know what's going on with Ronnie and Will, because Will is telling Rich everything about Ronnie being with her dad.
Because Ronnie won't leave.
Ronnie's not leaving her dad. And I mean, it's her only parent. Her life is rough.
Where's your grandmother?
What's she gonna do? The night he got locked up, Ronnie ran off.
She did.
And went to Lily's crib, banging on the door.
She did. And didn't, well, Lily ain't really come outside, but.
Lily didn't come outside. Her mom's had to come out for her, but you know, that's a that's a classic hood story. You know, you know how that go. That's how you got bang on the door.
But I just wish that it was like, this ain't the spot for her to be at.
Right. It's not.
I'm not mad at the reunion part, like you want to see your dad, but this can't be you're not leaving his side. The smart thing to do would to get you out of there. Once Charlotte left, them kids should have left.
Facts.
So even if you didn't go with the grandma, you should have stayed with Charlotte and with Will. And they could have been together and, you know what I mean, like working it out. But that's not what happened at all. Ronnie don't want to leave. Will ain't leaving Ronnie. But he's telling Rich some kind of way because there's no cell phone. So I don't know how that's happening. But
because he keep leaving the base.
Yeah.
As we see. They let him leave the base whenever he freaking wants, as long as he got his bike. So Marge and Rich are in the cafeteria together. They are sitting down eating, and the patty cakes come over, and they try to get Marge to pull up to the table with them and just, you know, join the group again and tell them what's going on, because they look at Rich as lower than them. Now, I'm not sure if it's racism or if it's just he's short.
I mean,
there's an ism going on.
Both things can be true.
Both things can be true.
The patty cakes look like one thing, and he does not look.
The patty cakes
like
look
that.
30. Can we talk about the leader?
They do.
She's like the other two girl might be 16.
Yeah, they
but the oldest one, she's someone's mother.
I was just about to say that. She's somebody's mom.
She's a mom already. But either way, they try to pull up, and Marge is like basically. This is Marge's redemption tour. I don't want to hear nothing about it. But either way, she blacks on them.
Yeah, this is the full transformation. She has accepted that she's a loser.
Mm-hmm.
Or a monster.
As she's put it. Because she pulled that eye patch off. That Rich gave her an eye patch. And she pulled that Jordan off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a freak.
Yeah, I'm a freak. Yeah.
Showing off her eye and whatnot. Now.
In the beginning, she would have never did that.
No. And I think she has no choice.
And they showing.
She has one eye.
I mean, but they were still rocking with her. They gave her the opportunity to go sit at the table.
They was not being nice.
No, they've never been nice to her.
Yeah, well, true. They're not nice to each other. So
yeah, they ain't never been that. But they was really, that was what I meant by like the test. That was the first time that, now even with this new bubbling love she got with Rich.
Yeah.
Those are the only two characters out of the group that are like, we have to stick together.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
that is true.
Will is trying to get Ronnie to get back, but he has to break away from them two in order to do that.
Right.
So it's really Rich and what's the girl name? Maggie? Marge. It's really them two.
That's crazy. I didn't think about that. They are the only two that's kind of seem to understand.
And now Marge is completely bought in.
And
Rich is just with whatever, he's with it.
He's with whatever Marge is with. Yeah, he has been. He had them in the cemetery and everything.
Yeah, he's with it.
So I mean, I guess that's the outlook. My note says fuck her still, so we'll see if she grows. But either way, she basically lets it be known she riding for the team and she ain't down with the patty cakes no more. So Big Patty gonna have to get up out her face from here on out. Let's see where we go from here. Now this is where we have Richie, Will, and Marge. all trying to convince Ronnie to come back with them to kill Pennywise. So this is when they all go back to the black spot. Because even though we saw Charlotte pack her bags,
She ain't there.
her child is still in these streets.
Outside.
Okay? We don't know where Richie's parents are. Okay?
Never seen them.
Never seen them. Marge, we don't care. We don't care. We actually would prefer that she be in the streets or something. Anyway,
Even in the hospital, they wasn't there.
No
they was
one.
on the way.
the girl that everybody thinks did it was able to come visit their daughter.
And the parents wasn't there.
Nobody was there for March. So that just tell you what it's like. I mean, it was the 60s. They didn't start asking people they know where their kids were until the 80s. So
The thing that made me mad was Charlotte told Leroy, hey, you need to make time to fix this stuff with your, fix it. And then he like, what you think I'm trying to do? She like, not with me, with your son.
Mm-hmm.
And then you went missing for the rest of the episode. Where was you at with the bag in the suitcase? Or maybe she's planning, because she don't got time, because she's planning on how she gonna
She's
break
gonna leave.
Hank out of the black
Where
spot.
the hell is Leroy when all this is going on? You know, we know where he's at, but we'll get to him in a second.
Well, they did say that he did say Shaw gave him the orders. He did say.
He went back to his, he went to go protect the country as usual.
Yeah.
So while his son is out here with this group, he's protecting the country. And they're going to see Ronnie to try to convince her, basically like, yo, it's time. Like, we got to go do this. Mind you, we ain't seen Lily in a minute.
Yeah.
Because I don't have nothing for Lily. Oh, never mind. But yeah.
We gonna see her.
Yeah, we going to see her. But we don't see Lily for a little. Oh.
We gonna see her.
I don't even think yeah. So once we get to that part, we'll move on. They try to, but this is when Will meets Hank.
Yeah.
And Hank can kind of already see the energy with Will.
Because Ronnie wasn't going for it. I ain't leaving my dad. It's over.
Yeah, Ronnie made it very clear that's her father. Yeah, because Marge and Richie stayed outside.
Yeah, they
They stayed outside.
I'm stubborn too, so I'm going
to go inside.
I'm going to convince her.
And that is where they meet, and he asks him what his favorite movie is, right?
Because that's important.
That's important at that time. He runs a movie theater.
Yeah, I mean,
He runs a movie theater. So
you ran a movie theater.
One thing we did skip over is Lily in her classroom. So Lily was in the classroom at some point. He hates her, so he doesn't care. Trust me.
I don't care about Lily.
Lily was in the classroom. She was sitting there with the shard in her hand, holding it tight. She opened the desk, and her dad was in there, all cut up like he was when he was in the pickle.
In the pickle jar.
She freaked out. She ran.
Yeah, ran out to school.
Ran out to school.
Another episode for Lily.
The teacher had no regard for Lily. She did not care nothing about that Lily was hurt. All she knew was that girl was yelling at her class, and she was pissed off about it.
And this is why, another reason why I don't like her. You had all these plans to go down there and fight Pennywise. He pulls up in the desk. Did she whip out the shard at all?
She yelled, though. She yelled. Yeah, she did, though. What did she do?
She dropped it and fell on the floor. So what the hell you gonna do in this sewer?
It was a surprise.
What you gonna do in the
She
sewer?
didn't know. She's 12. She's at the schoolhouse.
Hey, you gonna go down in this sewer? And
It's not supposed to be at the schoolhouse.
Listen, it ain't. You ain't supposed to be in the sewer.
We got you, Lily. Don't worry.
It's fuck Lily forever. That's what it is.
Now we with Lily, and Lily is riding on her bike. She is heading over to Ingrid's crib, and Ingrid is the lady that we don't like either.
It's the only person that understands her.
Yeah, at this point, we thought that Ingrid was somebody that she could trust.
We knew it was something off though, because she was telling her that she found them. This is when before she told her, "Oh, these people are still alive in the."
Yeah.
And there was no reporting going on. There was no police.
No urgency for her saying that this missing kid has been found.
Nothing. There was nothing. It was just, well, I believe you.
And if you say you saw something,
that's what it was.
You saw something. Will shit. Like, I mean, if you say you should believe it, then I believe it too.
I believe you believe it.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
But she's an adult.
Yeah.
She is an adult and did nothing. Nothing. These kids is on posters.
So everywhere.
But you know what?
So
we knew it was something wrong with her.
She goes to Ingrid's crib, knocks on the door, nobody answers, and then she just walks into the house because she don't have no home training. She go in there. She's looking for the lady, looking for Ingrid. She goes upstairs. Like, I don't even understand how we managed to get upstairs in somebody's house when they didn't answer when you called them. But she ended up in her attic.
All the way in the attic.
In the attic. This is how far this little girl went in that lady's house.
Mind you, there's an abusive husband running around in there.
And she just assume you walk in somebody's crib, you call them 3 times. Then, well, first of all, if the door's open, you don't even walk in. But either way, you go in the crib, you call them about 3, 4, 5 times, they don't answer. So you like, fuck it, they just can't hear me.
And can we also put a little asterisk on the fact that Ingrid is Hank's lover?
She is Hank's lover. This is who Hank is in trouble.
Hank lost some points with me.
Hank lost a lot of points because
Hank lost some points with me.
When Lily goes upstairs, she sees all the. Long story short, the clown that we have been seeing, not Maddie turning into the clown, but the images, the silhouettes.
Yeah, anytime that the eyes weren't yellow.
And we saw the clown. That was actually Ingrid dressed up as Periwinkle. Now, y'all can get into the lore and all that other stuff online. We're not doing that in this video. What we are going to discuss is this trifling hoe. Okay? So, she tells Lily, back in the day, it goes into the vision.
Yeah, let's go back to 1935.
We in 1935. She bring that little girl down there. So we go back to the beginning. Bring the little girl down to the basement. It's black and white again. They see Pennywise. Pennywise is like happy as ever because there's a child he's gonna eat. He knows it. And then he's like, oh, and you brought a friend.
Slobbering and all.
And Ingrid calls him Papa. That nigga looks at her like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, because her dad was a dancing clown in the circus.
Her dad was Pennywise the clown. Literally. So when she... Is it clear how that...
Her dad wasn't the monster. Her dad was an act. Like this was his...
Yeah, but here's the thing that kind of is confusing me now, right? She didn't see Pennywise.
Nah, she saw her actual dad.
No, I mean like before that night.
Oh yeah.
She never saw him.
Yeah, she did. It definitely wasn't clear that she had saw him before.
So I wasn't clear on how she would have conflated him to be her dad.
I think it was just the fact that it reminded her of her dad and what he did. Because when they ran with the little girl, remember they ended up getting separated. She couldn't open the door. Pennywise chases the little girl, eats the little girl right there in front of her. She takes a step back like she's scared, and then he pops up and he looks like her dad. Like he appears directly like her dad.
Right, but what happened before that to make her? Because the kids saying they hear the clown.
Yeah.
But she doesn't hear that.
Yeah, she never saw that.
So maybe because I know that they said there's no clowns in the sewers.
Yeah.
I know they said that to the little girl, but I'm not clear on where Ingrid gets the idea that something she's never seen before is her dad.
Yeah.
It makes sense later because he showed her as her dad, weren't she? But she looked at him immediately and was like, Papa.
Because I think, I honestly, the only thing this is just me guessing. I think it was really because of what her dad was. And even though he appeared as the dad without the clown makeup and all of that stuff, because she had already had the costume. So this is something that has been in her family for real. So you looking at that, you like, and maybe this was like her desire. Like she clearly has this affinity, as you should, for your father.
And she's
like, and her father died. So it was like,
it's weird.
Seeing him was like, I guess she wasn't imagining that the clown would look like this.
And then when she saw the clown,
it's like, wow, you look like my dad. And then he pops up as her actual dad without the makeup. Because when Lily goes in the attic, it's him dressed up like Pennywise, like literally like Pennywise. So I think it was just all like a call moment, like, hey, you are reminding me of my dead father. And then that's what she kept saying to Lily. You of all people should understand, somebody who lost their father, how bad you would want to be held and want to be loved. And
it's just, they gotta say that she's crazy or something because there's no real explanation as to how before you saw this, that he would be your dad. Now, if you heard clowns and just assumed my dad, you feel me? Like, let's be clear, the bitch is batshit bonkers.
She took a little girl down, woke her up out her sleep.
Woke the little girl out her sleep
to the boiler room.
Because it's like, and that's the thing too, because Pennywise does influence people. So because he does, it's like, okay, well, was she hearing the voices too, and the voices was telling her bring the child down, or
maybe
like, you know,
maybe before, like, because she never saw a Pennywise, it's not clear that the little girl ever saw a Pennywise. She can just hear it. So maybe when he showed up, this is the first time that he actually looks like Pennywise. So he is a shape-shifting spirit.
And what's making you bring that child down there that night, though? That's the part. Because even if what happened, she didn't plan to sacrifice the child.
Nah, it looked like it almost felt like she didn't believe her. Like when they brought her down there.
But she wanted to see the clown because it sounded familiar like her dad. Okay. You know what? We giving a psychopath a lot of grace in this video. So we gonna,
no, there's no grace.
Well, no
She's
grace.
crazy.
We trying to figure you out. And I feel like I'm going crazy trying to figure you out. But either way, she starts running with the child, holding on to the child, but clearly not tight enough. Because when Pennywise appears,
she fell.
Pennywise makes it very clear he's trying to eat that child. So he shows the teeth, all the things. He starts running after them. She's grabbing the child, holding on, and then she lets the child go because the child falls. She wasn't falling with the child. Let's be very clear. She said
didn't
only
even
one.
Turn back around.
Did not. Ran and hit that door.
Yup. Then the door gets stuck. And
then we watch Pennywise eat. We don't watch him do it, but
it's very clear he
eats the little girl. And then that's where he appears to Ingrid as her dad. From there, we see that he says, "Let me in." So now Ingrid is sacrificing children in the name of Pennywise.
All just because she wants to
see her dad again.
Because he'll pop up like her dad.
As her dad.
As almost like a treat. Oh, you bought me a child, I'll look and sound like your dad and give you a hug and tell you I love you.
But it's been 27 years.
Yeah.
So he's been sleeping. And now he's back. And she's been looking. That's why she's following these kids.
Yeah, because she knew.
She wants to see her dad again. And she reveals all this to Lily. And this is the first time Lily is like, I'm not with none of this shit.
Yeah. Cut the girl.
Cut her right on her hand. Runs out the crib. Gets on that bike and screams at the top of her lungs.
And gets on the bike. They love this bike.
They love a bike. Should kind of acknowledge that part. Ingrid was trying to connect with Lily, so she basically told Lily in that last scene, yo, me and you could do this together.
Yeah.
We be a team. All I need you to do, get your little crew, bring them together. We bring them to him. We both get to see our dad.
Yeah, she's like, what about my friends? Lily. Come on.
Lillian.
Did you hear what I just said? It's us. It's us.
Yo, I'm glad you actually said that, because that kind of I did not write it down. So there's another scene we do need to talk about. When Hollering and Hanlon are together. So before we get back to the black spot, Hollering is in his room having a nice drink. The whole bottle, that is.
He's lit.
He's in his bed. The shades are closed. It's dark. And my son Hanlon walk in. And Leroy is not happy.
Where you been?
What's going on?
I ain't seen you since the tunnels.
Ain't nobody seen you. What's going on, bruh? And my son Hollering, he in his bag. Because the box is open now.
Yeah.
So this is where he explains what the box is.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, it was here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he always
At least
Leroy.
Yeah, at least to Leroy. Yeah.
Where he basically tells him that this box is something where he was able to put all the bad things, every piece of bad thing he could think of in his mind that was horrible or whatever it was, he put it in that box.
That's why he saw his grandma in the when he had his vision in the tunnels.
Now we learn that his visions is of the dead.
Yeah.
That is what he's able to see. So
And hear him.
and hear.
And it's constant.
If he said that he has to ignore them. If he does not speak to them, if he doesn't say anything or acknowledge them, they don't acknowledge him. But if he does, if he looks at them, they not going nowhere.
Yeah.
If he speaks to them, they gonna be speaking louder than ever.
And the dead know things that the living shouldn't know.
That which I would like to know what that meant.
Yeah.
I would like to, I'm the living, so I should know. But either way, that didn't sound peaceful.
Not at all.
But basically what this conversation leads to is Leroy hollering, yo, I need you to use that power so we can go capture Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
And hollering is like, nigga, did you hear anything I just said to you?
You just want to use me.
Yeah. You don't give a damn about me.
You don't give a damn about me.
You just want to use me. That's what it was.
Because he did pull up like, listen, Shaw said we got another mission. We going back outside.
Mm-hmm.
And like, oh, so nothing I said.
Nothing matters.
You don't care about none of that shit.
Nothing matters. They want Pennywise. And Leroy, I believe now is like, I believe it could be some form of pride for him. Where it's like, yo, I done brought my family into all of this.
Yeah.
I done killed my mans over this. Me and my son is beefing. Me and my wife is beefing. We got to get this thing at least.
I'm involved.
Yeah, like I'm not doing all this for nothing at this point. I'm not about to just leave and now we got this stain on us and I don't have nothing to show for it.
Right.
So
and it's killing people.
And
it ain't even just like
people.
It's even though
It's shape-shifting.
Yeah, it's causing hell. Like and he's like at this point he know now all of this stuff is connected. All the evil stuff and the weird stuff that's going on in Derry is connected to this spirit.
Mm-hmm. So you have that situation where Leroy basically tells Hollering, yo, you either get down or lay down, brother.
Get your shit together or we gonna get your ass arrested.
That's it.
He said, fuck all that.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get out. Get out. Leroy was like, yeah, all right, so make sure you have your stuff together by 6 a.m. or we going to have you together by 6 a.m. You decide what you want to do.
If you want to serve this country.
You feel me?
Do your duty.
So we go from there, and another scene that we jump into is we're back at the bar where all the Blanquitos are together.
Yeah.
And they are in there talking about Hank. They are upset, okay? They want Hank down.
Because they still believe that he killed everybody on that bus.
Yes, they do. They believe he did it.
And he killed them kids.
And he killed them kids.
Allegedly.
So, at this point in time, there you see them all together. Ingrid's husband is in there. It's a bunch of people and who all from the city. When the police commissioner comes in to let us know he done been fired.
Yes. Can't even give him a parking ticket no more.
Can't even give him a part. But he know where Hank is at.
Don't say how he know. No, he did say.
He said he got a tip.
Yeah.
Somebody called him and gave him a tip. But he can't do nothing about it because they fired him. So he did all that. He put Hank in jail because they threatened him. They told him, we're not going to vote for you if you don't put him in jail. And then you're going to lose your job.
Now he fired. And we got to talk about discretion. Because how Hank sleeping with the girl that that will sacrifice his daughter just to go see an evil spirit who's pretending to be her dad.
And this is who Hank was laying down with.
Who he's
see,
laying
you want no, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna just say
you got Charlotte involved.
You got a lot of people that you got the. Hold on now, if we call the minister, okay,
come on,
and we come to find out that we defending you, we looking out for you. Farrakhan is here. All right, Jesse Jackson is here. Al Sharpton is here.
Outside.
They are here, and we come to find out that where you was the night that they say you took them kids out, you was with a white woman.
And he ain't tell nobody but Charlotte.
He didn't tell nobody he was with that lady.
And Charlotte ain't say nothing either.
Charlotte has not said a thing. But I just discretion. I don't know.
It's missing.
I do think there's a theme though. There's the other theme of like doing the right thing. Because what happened to the police commissioner where it was like you end up doing this and you still end up losing your job. Mm-hmm. That's like that's exactly what happened to Lily. Mm-hmm. They told her, she didn't tell the truth. She knew the truth and she let them gas her because she didn't want to go to Juniper Hills. Yep. And guess what? She lied and she still ended up in Juniper Hills at the end of the day.
Yep.
So this is another case of you did the other side and you still ended up getting fired. So basically, he let them know, they down at the juke joint. So the next scene is us at the juke joint. This scene pisses me off so much, I'm going to do my best to describe it without being a jerk about it.
No discretion is being had.
None.
In this scene at all.
They are partying. It's turned up at the black spot. Hollering spot that he got for him and his soldiers to relax in. Okay?
That's not the bad part.
That's not bad that they having a little party. Or that they're serving kids alcohol.
That's the bad part.
That's the bad part.
With the fugitive in the back.
The bad part, they're having a party with a fugitive in the back.
With the children.
And it's United Nations in there, baby. It's the black spot, but it ain't just the black people in there.
Yeah, they had some black singers, but then after a while,
it was,
we saw her.
We seen her up there. I couldn't name one just now. I was gonna say Taylor Swift, but it wasn't. She wasn't Taylor Swift.
Nah, she wasn't Taylor.
But either way,
Katy Perry.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe Perry.
Doo-wop Katy. But it wasn't low at all. And we got one of the brothers out there, out there trying to spit game, getting played. And while he's trying to spit game, because it don't matter what's happening in there, they turning up. While he's spitting game, all these cars pull up. He doesn't go in to tell anybody anything. He stands out there with the shorty watching all of these cars surround their little spot.
It's mad cars.
It's mad cars.
And the spot not off the road, y'all. If you haven't seen the show and you made it this far in the review, this is like a shack in the woods.
It's a shack.
So when they pull up with all these cars and the headlights beaming and you got to do all this and you keep saying, hey.
And nobody's answering.
And then you start seeing all these different men coming out the car with shotguns and all this other stuff. It's like the best thing he had was get behind me.
That was it. And then that was the end of the damn episode.
That was in. That's how it ended.